Hey everyone, if your kids are saying that you were not adequate, abuse them, or we're a crappy parent, who are they comparing us to? Because even Carol Brady had her shortcomings. Princess Diana, heck, dated after she divorced. Mother Teresa never had children. And Mary, the mother of Jesus, they don't really talk about her shortcomings. So if I'm a really bad parent, who out there am I being compared to? I mean, you can say, well, your friends' moms are nicer, but your friends' moms didn't raise you. They didn't push you out of their vaginal area or deal with you when you were going through your terrible twos, your teen years, so on and so forth. And not only that, they say, my mom was not nice. Well, do you realize your moms probably have been through some stuff? If you say you had a bad childhood, I can guarantee you your mom might have had a tougher childhood than you. I mean, I've talked about this. I was raised by a mother who was more of a disciplinarian and was not very maternal. My dad was an alcoholic and not present throughout a majority of my childhood. And then I went on to, I am a survivor of military sexual trauma. And even though I suffered at the hands, of another individual, I never got therapy because I was too busy momming and taking care of my girls, making sure their needs were met. That I've been through some stuff. And so if I've been through some stuff and I raised you with significant traumas and did my best, and that in turn carried over into your life, meaning you were traumatized, and maybe you were undiagnosed and untreated, and now you're a parent, doesn't that mean your children are one day going to say that you were not perfect and compare you to someone else? I mean, you hold us to such a high standard that if you could rewrite your childhood, how would it have been any different? Who would you have chosen to be your mother instead of me? Inquiring minds want to know. Trust me, when I got pregnant, was I prepared? Absolutely not. But I was happy, joy when I saw those two pink lines on the pregnancy test. I took my pregnancy seriously. Heck, I put everything on hold. I didn't mess around. I didn't get out there. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing drugs. I was pretty free and clear. And I wanted to be a mom. I was happy the day you were born. My life changed. And so, if you were meant to be with someone else, you would have been placed in someone else's womb. I know I'm not perfect. You don't have to tell me twice. Heck, I've struggled with my guilt and shame throughout my entire life. I've carried guilt and shame from quite a few people. But yet, you were given to me. If you're going to blame anyone, you better blame God, because from what I read, he's the creator of all. I mean, I could blame my mom and dad, but he placed me in my mother's womb too. That's the DNA I came from. So anyways, I suggest you take a step back and rewind before you blame your mom or dad for anything. Know that they are not perfect, and chances are, if you have a parent who is cognizant of how they failed you, I can guarantee you, if you bring something forth to your parent who has empathy and compassion for other people, you say, Mom, you hurt my feelings, the first thing she's going to say is, well, I'm really sorry about that. Because that's what loving parents do. And that's just the way it is. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope this helps, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.